perfect. Hello! I didn't see you there. I bet you're wondering how I became this fancy to have both mashed potatoes and brandy. I'll tell you, I'm a professional Twitch streamer. How did I become a professional Twitch streamer with all these niceties and this fancy home? I'll tell you in this video. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, my magnificent mad ones. I'm the Mad Matter, and this is the Mind of Madness. Today, we are talking about the things that you absolutely must do in order to have a successful Twitch stream or to start a successful Twitch channel. I've had a lot of requests for a video like this, and we're going to do a whole series on them, but we're starting with the things that you should do, or at least that you should figure out before you even go live for your first broadcast. First and foremost, before you do anything else, make sure that you click subscribe and also ding that bell button. That way you are notified every time we have a new video from the Mind of Madness and don't miss a single bit of content from the channel. Also, if you haven't already, hop on over to Twitch and give us a follow. We're live Monday through Thursday from 6 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time, and also we do a short stream for Face Punch Fridays from 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern. So, check us out on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/the_MadMatter, just like it is here. Drop us a follow, and I hope to see you on a stream someday. Thank you very much. All right, so first things first. Before anything else, the first tip that I can give you is to love what you're doing. And that comes in two forms. The first one has to do with you, and the second one has to do with the games that you play. So, let's talk about you first. If you're going to have a successful Twitch channel, if you're going to start a successful Twitch, if you're going to have a Twitch channel that grows and has a community that grows around it, you need to be passionate about what you're doing. You need to love it. And to love being on Twitch, you need to love interacting with people. You need to love talking with the chat. You need to love talking just in general, talking about the game, making jokes, making comments, inside jokes, talking to your chat about things, those kind of things. You need to be outgoing a little bit. But that's not to say that you have to be like socially outgoing, because I'm terrible with people. I'm very socially awkward. I have an anxiety disorder, the whole bit. But when I sit down here at home behind my computer screen, behind my camera, there is it's different for me for some reason. So it doesn't bother me the way it does if I were to say get up in front of a room of even just 5 people. I would lose my mind. But I can stream on Twitch to 20, 30, 40 people, and it doesn't bother me. I don't know why. It just doesn't. But if you're going to be successful on Twitch, you need to be passionate about streaming on Twitch. Ow! I bit my mouth. Ow! I hate that. You hate that? I hate that. Ow! So you absolutely have to love what you're doing. When you stream on Twitch, you are the show. You're the show. It's simple as that. You're the show. Your gameplay a little bit is the show, but more than anything, you are the show. People tune in because they want to see you. They want to interact with you. They want to see you having fun, having a good time, playing games that you enjoy, laughing, making jokes, talking with your chat, having fun. Whether or not you're winning doesn't really matter. Whether or not you're good at the game doesn't really matter. What matters is your personality and how you come across, what you portray to your audience. If you're not having a good time, they're not having a good time. It's as simple as that. It really is. You have to be having a good time. You are the show. If you're not having fun, nobody's going to be having fun. If you're having a blast, even if you're doing terribly, everybody else is going to have a blast as well, because they're here for you. They're here to spend time with you. Something about you and your personality makes them want to come back and engage with you. Otherwise, they would just be watching YouTube clips and walkthroughs and things like that. But they're not. They're here on Twitch, and they're here on Twitch because they want to interact with you. So you need to love what you're doing, and then they will love what you're doing as well, because your passion will come across. The love that you have for what you're doing will be obvious, and people will pick up on that, and they'll wanna keep tuning in to be a part of it. Second part of loving what you're doing is the game that you play, and it is very important. I cannot stress this enough. Do not play games on Twitch that you think are going to be popular. Do not play games on Twitch that you think are going to be the most watched. Do not go onto Twitch and look and see what's being the most streamed game. Don't stream it based on what just came out. Don't stream it based on what's like all the tournaments that are going on or the esports leagues rotations. Don't do any of that stuff. Play a game that you love. It's really that simple. It seems like it shouldn't be, but it is. You gotta play games that you love. Because, again, it goes back to the first point about loving what you do. If you're not having fun, nobody's going to be having fun. For example, if you decide that you want to stream the new Call of Duty Warzone because it's very popular and everybody is streaming it and everybody's playing it, and it's one of those games that people like, big Twitch streamers and like stream and Twitch and they have huge followings, and you think, I'll do that, I'll do that. Well, here's the thing, here's the problem. Unless you're a god at that game, it doesn't really matter. Okay, here's the thing. That's not the formula that you want to follow. You don't want to be chasing viewers. You want your viewers to be following you, right? Okay? So, the way to do that is you need to find a game or games that you love, that you are passionate about, that you enjoy playing. You don't have to be the best at them. I am not a very good gamer. I'm a mediocre gamer. Ask any one of my community members. Ask any of my mad ones. I am okay at video games, but I have a really good time, and we have a really good time as a community because of that. Because it's about fun, it's about the connection, it's about making jokes, it's about having laughs, it's about getting through these games together, it's about the journey, it's about the community, it's about the things that we do together while we're playing the game. No one is coming to me because they want to see the best video game player. They want to see the best blank player. That's not me. That's not me. And chances are, unless you're some prodigy, that may not be you either, and that's okay. That's okay. You just need to find games that you are passionate about, that you enjoy playing, that you have a lot of fun with, because that is what will translate down to your audience. If you're having fun, they're having fun. Plain and simple. You gotta love what you're doing. You gotta love it. You are the show. You decide the tempo for your show. You decide the mood and the atmosphere for your show. Make it fun. Make it enjoyable. Make it something that you would want to tune into, and then other people will want to tune into it. Okay? It's that easy. I promise you. It works. It really does. Step number 2 for having a successful Twitch stream, you gotta be always talking. You gotta be talking. Always be talking. ABT. Always be talking, right? Because, again, on Twitch, you are the show. People tune in because they want to interact with you. That's the difference between Twitch and YouTube or any of these other platforms, is the live interaction. That's what people come for. They want to interact with you. They want to chat with you. They want to hear your opinions on things. They want to know how you're enjoying the game. They want to know how you're enjoying your day. They want to know how you're enjoying being on Twitch. Maybe they have other questions for you. People love to ask questions. People love to connect. People love to have that interaction. So you need to always be talking. Even if there's nobody in your stream, even if there's one person in your stream who's not chatting, even if there's 20 people in your stream who aren't chatting, you need to always be talking. If you're not talking, there is no content besides the gameplay, and anybody can find that on YouTube or anywhere else. So what you bring to your stream is you, your personality, your commentary, your uniqueness, your fun personality, your funness, your whatever it is that you've got that other people like, whatever it is that makes you special and makes you you, and everybody's got something. Don't say that you don't. Everybody is special in their own way. Everybody has something to offer, and everybody can do this. Whatever it is, whatever your thing is, you got to be doing it. You got to always be talking, okay? Because otherwise, it's just people may as well be watching a painting play a video game. Which, unless you're in the universe of Harry Potter where paintings come alive, which we are not, then it's just, you might as well not be there, right? But that's it. That's the thing. People want you to be there. People are tuning in on Twitch because they want to see you. So you need to be there. Show up for your audience, and do that by always talking. Whether it's sharing stories from your life, anecdotes about your day, whether you're talking about what's happening in the game, whether you're interacting with the characters in the game, telling jokes, spoofing them, doing Mystery Science Theater types of things, anything that you can think of, just always be talking, because it gives your chat things to communicate with you about. They'll hear you say things, and then they'll type things to you. It also, it just is part of the entertainment of being on Twitch. You have to be creating that content. You have to always be talking. Cannot stress it enough. ABT. Always be talking. You got to do it. You just got it. Point number 3 is set boundaries and stick to them. It's hard. It's harder than it sounds, and I know you may be thinking now, what do you mean by that? Well, I'll tell you. Again, there are 2 facets to this. The first one is you need to set boundaries for what it is that you're going to allow in your chat. Decide what you're going to allow people to get away with, what you're going to allow people to say. Decide what is off limits. Set those rules, make those rules very visible and apparent to your audience. There's a way to set it so that when people join your chat, it pops up and says, these are the rules to be in our chat. You need to set those. You need to make sure that people follow those. That is a super important part of creating a safe environment where your chat and your community can come and participate with you without the worry of running into hatred, bigotry, racism, sexism, creep shows, heckling, just saltiness, any of it. Whatever it is that you're not going to do, make sure that you first outline it in your Twitch rules for your chat, and secondly, make sure that you uphold those rules, whether it's you or whether it's your mods. And you probably will need mods, especially if you're going to grow. So be thinking about that as well. You have to police your chat a little bit. You have to make sure, because you'll get one, spammers and bots and stuff that'll come in, and nobody wants those, and they ruin the fun for everybody. And two, you'll also get people who think it's fun to go in and try to be trolls. And you don't want trolls, because they'll bring down your stream, and they'll bring down your community. And if you let them get away with stuff, then they'll run all over you. If you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. I promise you, it sounds like I'm exaggerating, but it's really not. So you need to make sure that you know ahead of time what you're going to allow and what you're not going to allow in your Twitch chat, in your stream, and you need to stick to those rules. And you also, as a streamer, need to also stick to those rules. Don't tell your chat, these are the things that we don't talk about, but then you talk about things like that, okay? You have to also follow the same rules that you are applying to your community. If you're saying, we're not going to do these kind of jokes, don't allow anybody to do those jokes in chat, but also you don't do those jokes. If you don't allow profanity in your chat or whatever, then don't curse. If it's a decision that you make to do that, then you need to do that. If you're asking other people to abide by a certain set of rules, then you, as the leader of the channel, as the content creator, should also be comfortable with and be the champion of abiding by those rules. Another smaller part of this can also come in the forms of sometimes there will be people who, because you are live streaming on Twitch and because it's live interaction, they will tune in and they will ask, or more often than not tell you to do things just because they want to see if you'll do them. Don't. It is always okay to say, no, I'm not going to do that. It is always okay to say, please don't tell me what to do. You can ask, and I may consider doing it if you ask nicely. But be very careful about what people come into your chat and start telling you to do. Be very careful about taking orders from your chat, taking orders from your viewers. You are in charge of the Twitch stream. You are in control of the content that you're creating. Make sure that you keep control of it by deciding what it is you do. Don't just become somebody who does whatever the chat says because you think that'll get you more views or more followers. What it really will end up doing is just, you'll end up with a stream, you'll end up with content that you don't feel good about, that is not really what you're all about. You'll end up doing things that you wish that you hadn't, or saying things that you wish that you hadn't, just because you were trying to people please, and that's not the way to go about it. People will come and they will stay with you because you know what you're doing. You have a grasp on what it is that your community is about. You have a grasp on what it is that the content that you're creating is about. And then you stick to those boundaries. Because what that also does is it provides your chat and your community with a safe place where they know, when I come here to this show, when I watch The Mad Matter on Twitter, when I watch The Mad Matter on Twitch, I don't have to worry about racism. I don't have to worry about sexism. I don't have to worry about bigotry, because that's not going to be allowed in this space. I know that the Mad Mods will take care of it. I know that the Mad Matter will shut it down. So I can come and I can enjoy myself with my friends in this community that I love, and I don't have to worry about some troll ruining the day for us, because I know that the content creator, in this case you, has control over the chat and the community, and will make sure that if anything goes like that, they'll shut it down, right? So you provide your community with a safe place to grow and people to be themselves, and then it will grow like crazy, because people want that. People want a safe space where they can just be themselves without fear, without anxiety, without worry of being judged or heckled or hated or shit talked or any of it. So make sure that you set boundaries, and make sure that you stick to those boundaries, both yourself, and make sure that you are holding your chat accountable to the rules that you set for chat. Tip number 4, show yourself. Again, this is a two-parter. It happens in two different ways. The first and most obvious way to show yourself is to turn on that camera. And I know that you may be shy. I am also very shy. But believe me, Twitch is about the connection. Twitch is about the interaction back and forth between you and your audience. And a big way for people to connect with you and to feel that connection and to want to talk to you and to join your community is if they can actually see you. They see your face, they see your expressions, you talk to them, and they have this connection. You are a person, they are a person. You're not just some faceless voice. You're not just some game playing with nobody talking or nobody showing their face. You got to show yourself. It really, really helps, I promise you. And I know that there are some people that are like, but this person doesn't use a camera. I know. What can I say? I know. But here's the thing. They are the exception. They are not the rule, okay? They are the exception. They're not the rule. I wish there was an easier way. I wish there was a quick fix for it. I wish there was a workaround for those of you that don't want to show your face, but there really isn't. I promise you. If you want to grow on Twitch, if you want to have a successful Twitch stream, you need to show yourself. You need to turn on the camera, and you need to be a person, and you need to say, hello, welcome. I'm a person, you're a person. Let us have this experience together as human beings. Because that's what people come to Twitch for. I promise you. I promise. So, show yourself. Get a camera, whether it's a cheap webcam, whether it's a built-in laptop webcam, whether it's a DSLR like this camera that I'm streaming off of. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Show yourself. It will help. I promise you will see an uptick in your numbers if you show your face. Second part of showing yourself is being a real person. You're a real person. I'm a real person. The people that are in your chat are also real people. And what that means is we have lives and we have things about ourselves. We have things that are good about ourselves. We have things that are bad about ourselves. We have things that we're working on, things that we struggle with, things that are going on in our lives. And that's the second way that you show yourself. Do not try to be cool. Don't worry about being cool. Don't worry about being pro gamer. Don't worry about being pro Twitch host. Just be yourself. Honestly. I know that's, again, it sounds very cheesy, but it's very true. Be yourself. People want to see you for who you actually are. And if you can do that, if you can be honest, if you can be open, if you can just be yourself, come as you are with all of your faults, all of your insecurities, all of your flaws, and all of the things that are good about you as well. And just be yourself and say, this is who I am. This is my stream. People, I promise you, will respond to it. People will respond to it because that's what they want. They want honesty. They want actual, genuine human connection. That's what they want. So that's the second part of showing yourself, is being a real human person. Don't try to be cool. Don't try to act cool. Don't try to be something that you're not. Just be yourself. Whatever's going on, talk to your chat, talk to your Twitch about it. Whatever's going on in your life. If you're going through a tough time, share it with people, because guess what? Other people are also going through tough times, and then when we share stories with each other, when we share that we're also struggling with things, it helps us not feel so alone. That's a huge thing. That's a huge thing. People don't want to feel alone. They don't want to feel alone. And guess what? You never are alone if you're in the Mad Matters community. Join up with the Mad Ones, because as we say on our channel, you're loved, you're enough just the way you are, and you're never ever alone. That's a huge part of the community that we build. And the way that we do that is just by being ourselves. And that brings us to our fifth and final point, which is connect. That is the name of the game on Twitch. This is the biggest of all of them, okay? If you take one thing away from this video, take this away. You have to connect with your audience. That's how you grow on Twitch. That's how you become a successful Twitch streamer. That's how you grow a community. You have to connect. That's the reason people come to Twitch in the first place. That's what makes it different than YouTube or seeing content on Instagram or Facebook. Twitch is live. It's live streaming. It's you and it's people interacting in real time. You may be playing a game, you may be cooking, you may be just chatting. It doesn't matter what content you're bringing. The thing about Twitch that makes it so appealing to people, especially now during this time of like plague and uncertainty, when human connection is very reduced, people now more than anything are desperate for human connection, for human interaction, for community, and you can give that to them. You can provide that to them. That's what your Twitch should be. It should be a place where people come and they can connect and they can have real human interaction with both you and with the community that you're building with your followers. That is what people come to Twitch for. Not to see pro gamers, not to see great gameplay. They come because somebody may be playing a game that they want to check out, but more than anything, people are on Twitch for one reason. It is because it is live and you have human interaction and you have connection with the content creator. That is what makes Twitch such a unique platform, such a beautiful platform, and that's what also creates the huge potential for growth on Twitch, is that you can connect with people live. Unlike when you post a YouTube video and then you just have to wait for people to see it. The thing about Twitch is, anybody that stumbles across your Twitch, they may pop in and just say hi, and then you can take that opportunity to draw them in, engage with them. Say hi, how's your day? How are you doing? How's your Wednesday going? This is how my day is going. Tell them about your channel. Tell them about the game that you're playing. Tell them about your community. Invite them to your Discord if you have one. You should have one. That's another great way to build community. Extra tip. But however you're doing it, you gotta connect. That is the name of the game, I promise you, on Twitch. You gotta connect. It's all about human connection. Because at the end of the day, what we want more than anything is to not feel alone. So make sure that when you stream on Twitch, above all else, you have an open mind, you have a kind heart, and you are connecting with the members of your chat, and you are fostering community, you're fostering camaraderie, and you are building a safe, encouraging environment for people to feel safe, to be themselves, to enjoy content, to make friends, and you will grow. I promise you, you will grow like crazy. All you have to do is connect. Do these things, you will grow. You will have success on Twitch. More than you know what to do with. I promise you. You just got to do these things. Now, of course, there are other things to do later on down the line. There are things to do when it comes to setting up your stream. There are other ways to get people to engage with your stream more, and we'll talk about those things in other videos at other times, but these are the things that you need to figure out, or that you need to do, or that you need to be sure of before you even start streaming. If you can figure these 5 things out, if you can make sure that, yes, these are things that I am willing to do, that apply to me, that I am okay doing, that I'm gonna do, then I promise you, no matter what game you're playing, no matter how fancy your graphics, no matter what your camera, your microphone setup, no matter any of that stuff, you will have success and you will grow on Twitch and you will find and build community, because these are the things that do that. These are the things that foster community, that make people want to come back to your channel over and over again, to become followers, to become subscribers, and then to tell other people about your channel and to help it grow. Alright, so that is it for this video. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, again, be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so that you get notified of all the upcoming videos and never miss any content from the channel. Also, don't forget to check us out on Twitch. We are live Monday through Thursday, 6 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time, as well as 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Fridays for Face Punch Friday at twitch.tv/the_madmatter. Feel free to come out, join the community. We also have a wonderful Discord link in the description for both of those things. I look forward to seeing you on stream. I cannot wait to hear about how these tips have helped you and your Twitch channel grow, and I cannot wait to meet you and to support you and your stream and to become part of your community. And together we will help each other grow, and we'll all rise up together. We'll encourage each other, we'll love each other, we'll grow, we'll build something together, and we'll all rise up together, and it's going to be great. I promise you. I cannot wait to see you there. Thank you for your time. It is a non-renewable resource, and I appreciate the fact that you choose to spend some of it with me watching this video. I'm the Mad Matter. This is my channel. If you don't know, now you know. And as we say at the end of all of our streams, be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. Ask for the things that you want in life. Remember that you are loved. You are enough just the way that you are. You're never, ever alone. And until we meet again, my friends, stay safe, stay well, and stay mad. I love you. Have a great day.
Brandy. Potatoes. Cooking. Ha 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 ha!
I can't.